Welcome to NaviWork, your guide to settling into a new organization. Fresh out of school or transitioning from one organization to the next. I know it can be challenging to navigate the work environment because I've been there, done that, and worn the t-shirt. I am the amazing Ameze, and I'm here to help. I can't wait to see you every Monday at 7 a.m.
In sophisticated professional parlance, I did not tell her because I did not want to be accountable. And many times when we're setting goals, if we want to achieve those goals, we need to be accountable. You have to have accountability partners. You have to have people that you respect, that can ask you, you said you were going to do this. Have you done it? You said you were going to do this. Have you done it? Sometimes, okay, and so that's had to do with that certification. So I'd finished it before I let anybody know. Just thankfully, I had the discipline and the presence of mind to do it and achieve it. But imagine that I didn't, and I was just doing it because, everybody's doing. That's another thing we're going to come to, because I came across some questions like, how do you stay energized or gingered, or how do you stick with the goal for the long term? Some people are very disciplined like that. Some people just know how to say, I want to do this, and they focus on it until they achieve that. And I'm so proud of those people. I mean, I wish I were those people in a different life. But there's one thing one of my pastors used to say: whenever you wake up, is your morning. So always start from where you are. So the starting from where I am for me is acknowledging that I am not one of those people. And so for me, if I really want to achieve a goal, I need to be accountable. So, I mean, there are many, when you get the book, and of course, again, I keep going back and being distracted because somebody had asked me, when is the book coming out? Like, pressure is on my throat. And so that's another thing. So I said, I was saying that somebody sent a message to me to say, how are you? It's been a while. And I replied, I'm so sorry that I have a deadline. So I have a deadline to finish all the edits that my editor has sent me. My editor-in-chief, not Cheryl, that you guys who have hailed sometimes when she came on this live. My editor-in-chief, you'll see him in the acknowledgement page. He's in, well, not every page, but he's in a lot of chapters in the book. When he was done editing the book, it felt like another project. And I was just like, oh God. So I'm still about to send that to my editor before it goes live on Amazon. So I put myself on a very strict, timeline. And so because of that, I have not been able to communicate. So let's talk about goals. How do we stay gingered? How do we stay connected? How do we stay committed to our goals? First things first, you need to understand where you are and why you have set that particular goal. Now, did you set a goal because everybody else in your circle is setting that goal? Now, that is not a bad thing in itself, because remembering the why. You see how brilliant people say it? You have to remember the why. Now, if everybody in your circle is saying we're all going to write CFA, for example, or we want to do CIPM, or what's another one? Scrum certification. That's good. It means that birds of the same feather, you're flocking together, you're aspiring together. That's a very cool thing. But if, however, you're just in that circle and you're a lawyer and you're not really interested in CFA, but everybody, because you're hanging around people that are in investment banking, in portfolio management, accountants, and they are all doing CFA, you now say, because they are doing CFA, I want to do CFA. Can you see how that's going to be a big problem? Because you will lack the motivation, probably the background, to do it. So you have to ask yourself, why am I setting this goal? Am I setting this goal because I want to feel among? And I know that with the advent of social media and people, when you get on LinkedIn and you see how people say, I've seen those memes where they say somebody got a certification or did something, and the way they will couch it and put it on LinkedIn. I actually struggled with saying what NaviWork was about. I was saying, God, should I not Google and type the way they would say NaviWork is so that it can look very LinkedIn appropriate? So social media puts pressure on you to sometimes do who you're not.